Now that you have your sentences prepared, let's talk about what the writing portion will actually look like. In this case, you're going to repeat the sentence that you are writing with the student multiple times. You are going to do most of the writing, but for the yellow students, they are going to do most of the initial sounds, and I added final sounds to this. And we're going to have the students focus on writing at least one new high frequency word. You're just going to have to judge based on your student which word you want that to be. So now you have your writing page and you have your practice page. We're going to write sentence number 2. We'll pretend like we already did sentence number 1. So we're going to write page 2. In this, the sentence says, I can see the puppies. The puppies are a litter. And what I'm going to do is have the students write that on this writing page. So I might say to the students, do you know how to write the word I? And the student may know how to write that word I. But I may want to make sure, because we haven't seen these students write yet. So I'm going to pretend like when I write with my left hand, that's the student writing. I'm coming over to the practice page and I'm just going to ask the child to show me how to write the word I. And if they show me successfully, I'll say, great, put that over on our writing page. And the student will write the word I. The next word is the word can. And let's say this is the word I want to teach the child. I can. So I'm going to take the pen and I'm going to say, this is the little word can. Can. Do you see that word? Can. And I'm going to give the pen to the student and I'm going to ask them to write that word can. Oh, very good. You're looking carefully. Write it again, I might say. And so they're going to write that word can a couple times. So now we're going to take it and I'm going to have the child put it over here. I want to make sure they leave a really good space before they start writing the word can. But what if they don't leave that space and they quickly put the C too close? That's where I come over. I take my correction tape. I cover it up just like that. And I say, now move it over a little bit. I want you to move it over to here. And they're writing. They're looking at how they practiced. And you're right there to support them. If they make a mistake on this page over here, the writing page, you use your correction tape to cover it up. So our sentence is, I say to the child, I can see the. So now our next word is see. I might choose to write that word see. Okay, let's reread. I can see the. Maybe the child knows how to write the. I might say, show me on your practice page. And they may show me the. If they don't know how to write the and they don't do it correctly, then you can help them. Let's move it over here. Let's make sure we use a good space this time. Oh, there we go. And so now the child writes the. Now the next word is dog. I can see the dog. I'm going to have the student write the D and the G because they can do beginning and ending sounds well. Here's my D. Check it out. I want to make sure they do it correctly. Let's write dog. Practice your D over here. So that's the student writing. I might take the pen. I'm going to put that O, but now I'm going to ask them, do you know how to make a G? Let's do your G. And let's say they do their G like this. I'm going to say, nope, that G is going backwards. I'm going to show them how to do the G like this. Then we're going to practice dog again. Show me your D. Check out your D up there. See which way it goes. Then I might do the O. And then let's switch our G around so it looks just like this. Good. And now I'm going to ask the child to come over here. Make your D. Good. I'll make your O. Now you do the G. Look at it over here. See how we practiced? Very good. And then I'm going to put the period. I can see the dog. Now we're going to say the puppies are a litter. They knew the, so I might have the child write the. with a capital this time. The puppies. What do you hear at the beginning? I might say to the child. They might say P, and I'd say, show me what that P looks like over here. Oh, that's a good P. Let's use your space, and let's do the P. And uh-oh, they make it backwards. So this is where I'll use my correction tape. I'm going to cover it up. No big deal. Try to make it as neat as I can. And we're going to turn that P around. We might come back and practice it over here again. So it looks like this. Let's do it again. So it looks like this. Now put it over here correctly. Very good. I'm going to fill the middle of the word out. Puppies. What do you hear at the end? And they might say S. If not, help them hear the S. You might say it's like Sebastian's S or Josiah's S. Do you hear that? Let's make that S. Very good. Let them practice it a couple times. Now move it over here. Puppies. The puppies are, I'm going to do that writing. The puppies are A. I'm going to do that. The puppies are a litter. I'm going to ask the child now to do that. If you have to take it to the practice page, you can. You fill in the middle. They will do the R as best as they can and then add that period. Okay, so you're using your practice page and then your writing page. All the writing here needs to be accurate writing.